Kind of weird how these things always never worked out. There we go. That's better. Now finally YouTube is working. Twitch should be working. Alright. I think we got our everything fixed. Oh, that sucked. It sucks when you get a camera messed up and you can't do anything about it. Speak with Rashishiriki. Rashishiriki. Maybe we should test something out. Like, what will... Hello.
Hello, little baby. Sometimes I can't resist. First, this will be for Lalafell.
Hello. Women's voice.
Watch women's work. Little precious.
Made a phone. I think this is the enhancement voice.
Then we've got an old man, I think. Yep. The little precious hobbitses.
I think we can rock with that for now. Hello, everyone. How are you all? Do I sound good? Alright, let's see. What do we do? Oh, wait, we're going the wrong way. Come on, my sexy Viera buns. What trouble shall we get into? I wanted to do like Witcher today. I really felt like Witcher, but you know, I think we have some good story that we'll save it for Wednesday. Man, I've really been slacking on putting out those shorts for you. I don't know, it's kind of like, I want inspiration, but it's like... Where do we have to go? Go upstairs. You know, stuff like the bowling pins and the sniper and stuff. Oh, I kind of want to do, an instructive piece, you know, some things people may not know. Like, I found a really good treasure chest, and I think I might come out with that. I just need a good title, like, Did You Know, or Nightly Finds, I don't know. A good catchy title. Good bait title. Sure I do. Crazy potential. Crazy potential. That's why they always want me to put stuff on, put my information on their Discord. We've got our mud today. So someone's been accidentally putting it in the dishwasher, kind of ruining the the decor and the damn ceiling around the metal inside. So it it goes in between and drips out the bottom. Hello, adventurer. Welcome to the Merchant. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personal officer. Alright, to business then. It was as the antecedent. The kobolds have again summoned Titan.
A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the Beastman moving south in increasing numbers from Odoromoro. Our scouts secretly confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder their fell primer.
Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Domina. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Domina personally. I'm trying to sound like the modern-day Y'shtola. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sadaheen and the kobolds played our people, nor is this the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten peace, it was the company of heroes that we turned to, but they have long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is in turn now that we turn to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Lominsa's best hope. I hope you're right. Yet the situation is far more from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Oh, I think it's like this. Do not let the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed. And was it not the Lominsians who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your...
I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola.
Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I asked much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Domina? You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. The kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiations. This being the case, we must prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated them once before.
The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said one of them is employed at the Great Fleet Mills in Lower Nocia.
Quite a mercenary should shoot. Quite why mercenaries should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his followers. Good old Y'shtola being as inquisitive as ever before. Speak with Tratoni and Tratarliev. How do we... What's the fastest route? I believe Costa del Sol. Pay no attention to the way we used our portal. Luckily, we have a mount to make things a little bit faster. Running along the shorelines. Boom, ba, ba, doo, doo, doo. Bit citizen snips. A lot. So would you say that this beach has a lot of crabs? Infestation? Dum 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 dum. Ding dong. I remember this quest, Miller in... Ooh. Y'Stoli! The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in the history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit, I've never met one of their members face to face. Lay down your burden, son, come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time and find ye a lass or... Ooh, he wants to find me a lass? You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring? Eh? You wanna know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hell, it's price of a bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tratom of the company's best axemen. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Tale from the Titus Slayer. So you want to hear of the tale of the company here was bested at Primal? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, huh? Oh, if you only been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled every step Titus took. And when he hit ye there, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. What's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, you know? People around here seen me praise it. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling quite so charitable. You're so damn desperate. Why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have been made of nests in that windmill just south of here? Do that, then we'll talk. He wants me to kill rats. Let me touch your Irish rose with the rat infestation, my good lad. I wonder if we should play some Divinity for, like, Throwback Thursday. Oh, I can't enter here. Oh, the rats. Ooh, rat nest. Hey, we, did, some at, the Rat King. If he's such a hero, how come he couldn't get rid of rats if he bested Titan? Or as he called Titus. So the beasties are dead. Nice work, adventure. Save me the hassle of, never mind. Level up. What, you're still asking how we beat Titus? I don't know, adventure. It was pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely. I want to teach you. I do. But unless you prove what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a goober? Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the foul-milled here. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut down quick as skilled axemen like myself, but anyway, why don't you try heading west and standing lookout, cause Dubin calls, I can slay it. I might consider telling you about ye old titans. The ground trembles beneath my feet. No! My chocobo! Oh, you left me just in a moment of panic. You see that? My chocobo just abandoned me. You again? That Grubo was harassing the miller's dead? Didn't think you had it in you, venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get that job done, so I'm not sure I should tell you our secrets. Dun, 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 dun. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Tratum, you in here drinking again? If you are, that goober had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the beast stolen too with my trusty axe. Is that a fact? And what of you will your friend say if I ask them? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, Grim? Tell me through. Was it Tratom that slayed that Grubu? Or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tratom, the finest axeman to ever serve the company of heroes. The one who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call. That's the biggest loaves of Saturday shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside. We'll learn the truth the Lamentian way. Tratum, if you didn't slay that Drubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Uh-oh. Somebody got caught. He slew nobody. First one to smash that boulder will be Judge the Slayer. Don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who pity? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's it? Let the contest begin. Oh, take this and that. What? You cheater? Feeling stiff by any chance? Only killing's against the rules. What are you doing? A bomb? What a cheater. We bleeding arms. What a cheat. Ugh. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm betting you, cheat. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson. Save your blubbering Traton. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. I just kept getting turned away by all the folk. So I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard it was the captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. Now, I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went on and believed me, so I, look, his name was Westcap, alright? Westcap. He'll tell you how he defeated Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. See, now we don't. Wait, I already have the thing for Costa del Sol. Costa del Sol. I like Costa del Sol layout. You don't really see too much of this. The music kind of reminds me of Mario, Super Mario Sunshine. Dun, dun, dun. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crads? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Linsalamensa are depending on us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then? Just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours. And my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from the primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. You know full well the risk, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us with the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. That's useful. but it won't be enough. It's true that the company of heroes fought failed problems, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him, but in the end, he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power that you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. Bah. You seem enthusiastic. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Odoromo on a whim. Odomoro on the whim. To be plain, I do not wish to steal your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Jejeruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing of what I said? We have no time. We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at our gates. Do you imagine your words can sway me, Drill? If you dislike my conditions, you are welcome to find your own way into Odomoro. Though it pains me to admit, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparation. Leaving to the dirty work to the others, I see. Pray, do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Master Jejeruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this isn't a waste of time. A Nitz has been seen prowling the beach to the east. The beast is cunning, but you shall have no difficulty luring it out. Slay the Nitz and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring its lay as proof of your kill. No, what the? Let's slay the Nitz. We waiting for the Nitz. Ooh. Froggy boy. So you wanted some toadlades, right? I wanted toadlades. To deal with the Nitz. Unless you think me overly cautious for testing, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company heroes, but we know he did not. Anyway, not that the pointless busy work, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Please do so. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Jejeruju wishes to welcome them. But while money is no object, not everything Master Jejeruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be extremely exotic feast, and so your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine, And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Lanado at Camp Tranquil. Adventure, if you do not have the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you to outlast the Lord of Krads? Either do it, or don't. I have work to do. A modest proposal. Do you require assistance? So this is the one that would challenge Titan. Aid of a giant adamantoise. The method should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult to action. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assist you. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain secret. The perfect adamantoise ate in the nest east of here, just ripe for the taking, now that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest in your course will rot in the swamp. They want me to steal an aid. So we go from facing a toad to a big turtle. At one big aid. Adamantoise aid collected. Look at this big aid I'm carrying. I have a golden aid. I've got a golden aid in my pouch. I will serve you well against it. Leave the aid with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thailand. In the Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Uadnu. He will be your next guide. Let's go to the gold saucer first and get some tickets in, so we can buy some glamour pieces in the future. Nice lights. Bid money, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh shit. Okay, so we didn't lose. Utkunali. Uadu Nun. State your business, adventurer. I haven't forgotten that he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Persistent butter. Well, let's have a look. You've seen your share. There's no mistake. And you did manage to obtain the Adamantoi's aid. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. I would run. I joined the company of here to all my skill instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Claimed my position, and why I still hold it. And this is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of Sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it will be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to east lies the Namaji encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his die. To even face this Namaji, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test. Draw and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this one spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve the riddle yourself. Now go slay the old warrior, and bring me his necklace. So that old Mitote was in the company of heroes. Arabian nights, like Arabian day, are hotter than hot because of their want to lay a good aids. Yep, I can't make up words. Wait. Lure him out. Why would he come for a spear that has like no scent or what? That was easier than the Adamantoids. Uh-oh, Nemesis dead. It's a fine necklace, as befits the veterans of town. It will make an excellent. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impressed me. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. A shame we did not meet when I was still within the company of hells. You should make a fine recruit. Touch it with something it cannot resist. So now we have to hunt down worms? Well, that was certainly a waste. Time to go hunt down worm meat. Why would they want to eat giant worm meat? I do not know. Maybe it's for their diet. What is this? These aren't worms. These are just little sand fishies. Oh, we only need to kill one. So we're using sandfish as bait for big wormies. Dum 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 dum. We've got our worm meat. Will you give us our badge of honor now? You will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to the West. Worry not, you have my word that he'll receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to attain the third ingredient. I regret to say I know not of its location, for the nonce you should return to Posoda Sol and see his council. But, hold a moment, since you'll be meeting a captain again soon, there is something I want you to deliver him for me. Brand wine. I was reckless as my youth. I shall give him your regards. And thank you for the omelets. So we've got a beetle egg and worm meat. Turtle egg and worm meat. Doesn't sound too appetizing to me. Well met. They both speak highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank him. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to attain it. No, not the cheese quest. No, oh god. Truth be told, I never intended you for to let this last ingredients. Brave Lots, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that'd be some trouble at the lawn shop and the delivery would be delayed. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation might be dire. The things we do for cheap. I can understand that. I do for cheese. What type of cheese? Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the hidden fallen dot. He will direct you to the rain-catcher gully, where brave plots and her people have made their home. The things I do for cheese. The infamous cheese quest. The infamous wine. Hey, sexy mama, kill all robots. No, not a potato. Okay. You just costed me 40 deal. Talking to that potato ended up costing me 40 deal. Why is he in the very, very corner of this region? Ah, brave flats. Just 10 flaps of Weststop by reaching air the place. Huh? His lawn stop. Okay, Hori Boulder. Let's do this. Hori Boulder, come on, let's go. Let's go, Hori. No! Hori Boulder, you killed me! You took so long to attack these guys. Like, what the fuck, Hori? I trusted you. Come on, team, use your AoE. Man, they're sucked at using their AoE. No, Hori Boulder! Hori Boulder, you are growing more incompetent as the more dungeons we're doing. You let me die once, and then you died yourself. Do the AoE. Why would you turn at the last second? It's all your fault, Hori. Or Hori. This time we are going to go all in on the star. The small fry do not matter. Certainly can't deal much damage to these guys. Come on. Good loot, good loot. Nope. Quick hand lending, huh? That means we can't pull as good. Or as hard. You can pull more than that, Hori. Keep hacking away, Hori. I'm gonna go find more baddies. No, no, shit. Hori, you're failing me. You guys still haven't killed these guys. Man, these guys are DPS are crap. You okay there, good sir? Copy Jingle Shine. Is it an upgrade? Yes, it is. And I just got new gloves. And already they are being replaced. We will save you. Give us your treasure. Upgrade? Aww. Hit them hard. And they all run. Give us treasure. A pudless ring. Oh my god. Big upgrade. 'Cause I'm a pudless. A Drake. So that's why I can use my gap closer. I'm hitting harder. No, we must. Don't let him die. Don't let brave thoughts, all thoughts die. Now help us with their his mother. Roby Boom? Yes, Roby Boom. A Scion Con. Come on, brave flots. More gloves. Brave flots, why are you leading us more and more into danger? Things I do for cheese. We've got geckos. Cory Boulder, you are a failure of a tank. Don't worry, Hori. I'm gonna pull some more for you. There's nothing here. I'm coming to help. Where's Brave Flots? Isn't this his home? It's my camp. Hori, your tanking skills need a lot of work. We have a shit tank, a lousy potato, and a pretty good healer. I will say he's pretty good. We've got another Drake. And some more decos. Don't worry. Damn you, Hori Boulder. Come on, Hori. Kill this guy. Kill the Dicro. Kill it, I said. Oh, that sucks. It's tougher than I thought. Honestly, I don't feel like saving that potato, but if it'll make this fight go faster. No, not this damn bubble again. Oh, wow. What the? He ate the gecko. He landed it and crushed the gecko. Why are we fighting a dragon? A new strat. Oh. It's weaker than what I've got. The final gate is open. So, Drakes and Dragons. Come on, Ori, bold up. You can handle a couple more, right? Look at all this AoE damage. See, Ori, you can tank a lot more. I should have brought the whole place to you. Clearly you can handle it. I'll bring the curl in. Enough with your dragon breathing. It's almost time for Disappointing Raw on Netflix. That overgrown cat dropped nothing of use for me. Come on, hurry. Let's go. Are we fighting that dragon? That's... Yes, we are. Our first real dragon. Aetar. Ah, see, I don't get the crit. Too low of a dungeon. We barely made it through 50% of its HP. Smack it, keep on smacking it. You ain't gonna breathe on me. Dragon dead. Land mantra. Aww. Do we look good with the purple skirt? Damn. Nothing of use. Go be boom. Go be boom. Now will you give us the cheese? So, I did a lot for this cheese. Why the gods, that holy stench. Definitely goblin cheese. Mm-hmm. Now wine. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shaman Lohamim, another former member. All you have to do Just give him this order slip, and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need the wine. And while you're out there, give him my regards. So I just give him the slip and that's it, huh? And I have to pay another 40. Treasures and tribulation. Oh, treasure hunting. Sweet grime and blood. Hey, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess, a request from the finest vintage I can muster. Paper smells of loam and perfume. Toasted as soul. And there is also the unmistakable order of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Jejiruju will not settle for anything less than the best. Dritz Witz and his crew must be quite busy preparing for an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Aye, but perhaps you are confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you have no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my times as a mercenary. Say what you will about the nature of the work, none can deny it pays well. grow impatient and wish that must have his wine. Herein lies the problem, though. Nothing in my possession is sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Berglank, he who owns and operates the largest winery in Velbrown. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must bid for his assistance. That's so. Okay. And die. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for a man responsible he should make to drink every drop of his polluted sweet. What is it, miss? What is it, madame? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Winter bid you speak with me. Ha! Stop. Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you tuber urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be off on my friend. I forgot to turn it off. I take it he said no. Really, in those words, I cannot say and I had such a good French accent. But there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Lim's Elements is not man known for his tact very well. Shall take an alternative approach. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with the wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee you this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of your product has been declining significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say. You see, I once had the privilege of some particular wine, and it was otherworldly experience. Hopefully this man can spare a bottle. And we've got another potato. Bacchus wine. Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with that stuff. That I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primo blowing up my goddamn house. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do I have bought this wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Wow. No luck. Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Butler's wine would be the perfect occasion. So I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the vengeance. I decided to pretend to find here. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Odomoro, I fell into a deep depression. And it wasn't until I tasted Butler's wine for the first time that I realized there was so much I could. It breaks my heart that that wondrous room which once filled me with hope may forever be lost. I must say, this thought of Butler's wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is so much I miss in my life, the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I cannot bear to disappoint him. Have no fear, I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think. In the meantime, there is a favor. 2 years ago, in the deepest of night, I stumbled across Billbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect he was looking for a place to die, because I nearly found one not far from here. There was a man named Dress that took me in and nursed me back to health. It was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling, as I've already told you 5 times ago. Though I'm still not in the terms of wine meat, I would like to let him know I'm pursuing my dream. Wine is of my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. He works at the rain checker, so perhaps Rister can tell you where to find him. Hello, respected. Oh, you mean hermit. Hi, Tosmo. Yo, we need an extra pair of hands. More fake pop.
Whoops.
I keep forgetting to turn this off. I don't know why I keep forgetting to turn that off when that damn Lalafell stopped speaking. Maybe because I don't monitor myself. Oh well, that's just more entertaining for you guys. Andres. What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask. Who sent you? I can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Oh. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And now we have to kill one of these bit things. My companion still won't. Like, what the? Hmm. Hmm. Freeze dried, not popped. The infamous wine quest. Boom, boom, boom. Not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. Oh, after what my comrades did to you and your country, we were on a reconnaissance mission, and the maelstrom caught us by surprise. Well, I didn't ask for this, damn it. Not even Darlian. They conquered my lands, and they just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle. Best promotion. Halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing me to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today, I collected sap from a nearby palm tree. It can make a fine wine. I have 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shaman for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Dum. Oh, these damn celebrities. Fuck them. What? I didn't attune. Wow. Thought I attuned myself. It seems kind of useless. Unless you have healers. I mean, it works for that, but... Attune thyself. Ah, yes. I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of the palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Dresden and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to let our stars define us. I worry he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Domina. By the gods, Domina, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Dress's palm wine. Distilled each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unused. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain there are the leaves of the botanist's grapevine. Do you know what that means? Somewhere in Rain-Toucher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain it cutting, we could revive the botanist wine industry. You must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back and see what he remembers. The bottleless wine. And yet I can't go anywhere near because there's no aetherite crystal. Oh, no, I didn't want to. The wine. The wine. We're whining. Wine, wine, wine. After all this wine, I think I'm about ready for a glass myself. All of this for Bottis wine. Hello, Jen. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. I didn't know it was rare. Found another genera to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. Saw some fresh gobu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such peak. If you're going to go look for it, please be careful. We're looking for Bottis wine. That's a big gobu. Now we can use that teleport. What did Dress have to say? Domina, tell me everything! I was right. The smell, this texture, I hold it in my hands. A Bottis grapevine binding. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery and I refuse to believe that a commoner adventurer and a novice winter could. 12 is my witness. It is Bottis grapevine. Where did you ever find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bottis vineyards than you, Master Brigolin. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passions. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift injustice, and in just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for the cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you need it. Wait, the shape of the bottle. Scent of this label. This couldn't possibly. A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamities. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It shouldn't be savored. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Jigaruju will find no other finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Domina. Thank you for your kindness and generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Wesset. Well, I very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Lousy, 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 lousy wine quest. But since I'm here, though, let's finish up this one thing here real quick. Wine quest complete. So many fire breathing. What? Here's your stuff, good sir. We should get ourselves a tunes. Taunt, lose, repeat. Yeah. LA9 is on my TV. And it's not going good. The SmackDown Hotel. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're a damn wine, good sir. Is that 7 hells? 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations. This will be the most luxurious feast seen in years. Be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you can tell her the banquet is about to begin. Da, 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 da. You have the look of a woman who's been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. That I had been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I shall have tempted my lot with less grace. Another title shot for doing absolutely nothing. Lady Lady Pistola! Lady Thunder Arrow! 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would have never have permitted my men to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I'd send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Domina has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her? Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps would be weighed and measured not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave soldiers, eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of helpless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be unchallenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. which is why the 5 of you designed to test Domina with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your followers? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it would cost her her life. The stare is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as the child of the sands, and struck with precision with an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Domina, however, is kind and a generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who would gladly fight at her side. Crush uplanders to return plans made a tricky foe for mighty rocketmen. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Domina, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers and pour that Bacchus wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, friends. Today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Domina Thunder Arrow, Titan's Bane. Domina Thunder Arrow, Titan's Bane. Another fucking second. God damn, look at these dancers. You've got Stola dancing, we've got another Matote dancing, and we've got a third Matote dance. Come on, give me that Bacchus wine. Cheers. You are kind to indulge in Domina. This banter is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all pronounced you as the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The honor has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. You must be eager, face tight. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to the Bronze Lake, and there you will meet up with Ryle, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall in the wrong hands, you will remain in hiding until you give him the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive, but given what you've been through for the wine, I think you'll handle it. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would be coming? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining it myself twice. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get the tight, one of our scouts stumbled across the beastman Aetherites. And what's with that look for? Not familiar with them? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Damina. Aye, well if it ain't the Charlian lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to wait for your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Odoromo form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit. We ain't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step. Next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? The funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have trouble finding their way around, and it was that I was thinking. I mean, Undermorrow. Mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? Getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the ass if you didn't have an aetherite, wouldn't it? So it would stand to reason that the kobolds must have one. Even if there were an aetherite shard in the depths of Odormoro, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures. Ah, well, see, that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Charlian bloke to help us, see. Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember saying it weren't nothing any Charlian installer with the salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... In order to guide a traveler to said beacon, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, that I cannot deny it cannot be said until I try. Plainly, it will all depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetheryte? It ain't far, though there should be a few kobolds blocking the way. Making our way to Titan. Making our way, making our way. We got some Amulja. Dun, dun, dun. There, Cobalt. So this is the Aetheryte the company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, this Aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes, however. I may be able to use my energies to amplify it, though. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you may well have to proceed without me. I must needs remain here and supplement the beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such times as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let's see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find down there, so stint not in your preparation. We're going in with Hoary Boulder, the potato and the healer.
Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? The vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the sword, all in the service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak a terrible vengeance.
Let's rock it. 3, 3, 5. Can't even use mantra.
So sorry.
Even that dragon had more health than Titan. Kill the heart. Then Fury. To the last, I grapple with thee. No, not me. Well, you guys better do something. And Titan goes down. The yellow crystal. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Now, these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Rayatan. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to legends, it could readily be said that the whole of the ores are given but a little while off. But it is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true. For while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Hmm. Oh, very well. Have faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Oh. And now she has a four. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bear. Farther you have come, your work is far from done. And naught remain to remark his passing. While the Assassins are nothing if not elusive, it is little wonder they should cast advanced teleportation methods at will. But that they would have chosen to consult with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might too late. I may have taken measure to ensure that we were not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray, and I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetherite. We will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? I think we're going to end the stream now. Since we did Titan, gotta go and get some get dinner going, so we're going to end it here. It's getting pretty hot in my room now. We will see you on Wednesday for Witcher Wednesday! Take care, everyone.